Hello, lovely Libras. How are you guys doing today? Happy birthday to anybody's birthday who is today. Anybody birthday who's today? What am I talking about, y'all? Um, let's get into this reading. I'm feeling really, really good. I do feel like that there is a lot going on for Libras. There is a lot happening. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of spiritual growth. There's so much to look forward to. Make sure you're looking forward to it. Okay. For some of you guys who have been struggling with getting out of your past, you have to look up and look forward. You can't cry about yesterday. There's a need for you to get ready for tomorrow. I seen something, I heard something today. It said that you can't still be crying about yesterday's demons when you got a demon to fight right in front of you. You got to get ready for the fight. So that's the need for you to kind of like turn around. But all in all, I do feel really, really good energy for us, especially this Libra season. We've made it to another one. We're blessing everybody, teaching everybody what justice feels like, teaching everybody what truth, authenticity feels like, what it feels like to feel the truth, to walk in the truth, authenticity, facing your own demons, that inner truth. That's what we're teaching everybody. Communication, okay, balance. More importantly, we're teaching everybody balance. We're learning new ways to balance ourselves also. All right, so let's get right into this reading. I'm going right into the Gypsy. Y'all already know. Let's see. Okay. So first things coming out is some type of order. It's time. It is time. The order denotes that right now it's time for you to get some type of honor and recognition. Do not question where you get your honor and recognition from. All right, you also have a letter. There could also be some type of family quarrels, family disappointments, especially something that has to deal with some type of children, especially something surrounding a child. What's coming towards you here is a lot of good. A lot of good is coming to you, Libra. A lot of good is coming to you. Good fortune. Also, you have the sun, the moon, the sun. The sun is in Libra. Somebody's also a Libra moon too. Okay, someone is a Libra moon. You do have the stork. There's definitely a residence change or a change of state of being. You know, abundance is a state of being. So some of you guys are stepping right into abundance. You do have the fulfillment of your highest hopes. This is for one single person. So one single person is going to get something. This is you. All right, let's see. All right, there's a person who's tall, really, really tall, like a tree. This person is going to help you get the fulfillment of your highest hope. Someone is really, really tall, like a tree. Okay. This could be a you climbing some type of ladder. This can be symbolic to a person being an air sign, but there's tree. I feel like they have some type of height on them. They have some type of significant height on them. They're really, really tall. Okay, a person is tall. Very tall. All right, you also have the presence of a mighty enemy. You also have the pig coming to you. Great abundance. And you have the birds. The birds. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead in here. Let's go ahead and clarify what deck do I want to use today. I think I want to use my little 5 and below decks that I got, you know, to clarify this reading for y'all. I feel really, really good. I'm fasting today, so I've been fasting a lot. So if y'all hear my stomach growl, mind y'all business, okay? Don't be putting it in the comments, okay? They don't need to, yeah, what's my stomach, all right? I've been fasting a lot, fasting for a lot, fasting for purpose. I never really got into fasting for a purpose. I used to fast, you know, for weight loss and stuff like that. If you know, you know. OMAD and things like that, but never really fasted for like spiritual and I'm going into, I did my first spiritual fast. I'm lying. I did my first spiritual fast with my mom. We did the Daniel fast, and that was just amazing. I felt just clean, okay? And I tried to do Ramadan with my brother. Shout out to all the Muslims out there. But I tried to do it with him. I only lasted for about like 2 weeks, and he was like, "That's so good," and I was just felt so bad because I wanted to last the whole time. And by the end of his fast, he looked so good. He was glowing, like you know how y'all look after y'all fast. If any Muslims out here, and I was like, dang, that's supposed to be. I should have stayed. I wanted the glow of the whole, the Ramadan glow. But still not really getting my heightening my level of conscious awareness to actually fasting spiritually. So now I am coming to a point where I'm fasting like spiritually, and this is not just have something to do with food. Of course, it's food, but it's fasting from certain types of conversation. It's fasting from certain types of thoughts that I would allow myself to get in. It's fasting from certain types of negative TV, from watching negative content, like all of those things. I'm realizing that a lot of the things that we consume, some of the things that tear our body down that we consume have nothing to do with food. It has everything to do with what we watch, what we listen to, what we say, the conversations we engage in, things like that. So learning about all of that, okay? All right, tell me more about the order. All right, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. There's somebody who's getting there's some type of order. Someone is going to be crying. I see this in some type of crying or some type of hurt. But some type of hurt brings some type of success. For some of you guys, you're asking why. Why am I going through this? Why do I have to go through this in order to get that? Why is this the actual avenue that I have to go through in order to get my desires? Why do I have to face all of these challenges? Why do I have to face all of these burdens? And Spirit is responding back to you. God is telling you that this is the order of things. This is how I order things out. This is actually order. This chaos is actually to regain order. This chaos is actually to regain clarity. So some of you guys could have been hurt a lot. When the Queen of Cups is in reverse, she's going through some type of heavy hurt. She's going through some type of, could be a heavy loss, but I know that she's really, really hurt, really, really upset. And at the bottom of this deck on the other side is the Sun. It's the Sun that's coming into your life. And there's some things that you need to cleanse. Tears cleanse the soul. So there's some things that you do need to cry about. There are some things that you do need to go out. For some of you guys, I got this message that for some of us, we do need to be broken a bit, not a whole lot, broken just enough, just so we can open ourselves up. It's almost like cracked open. And we talked about that union. We talked about that relationship today. So we already know that's the relationship with God. That sometimes you have to go through challenges in your life to crack you open just enough to get you vulnerable, just enough to ask, to talk, to be in union with God. So for some of you guys, you're asking why. And this is because you have this Ten of Cups with this Five of Pentacles here. Yes, it is. You get emotional fulfillment, but you go through lack too. And you're questioning the lack. Why do I have to go through the lack? Something is building you. For some of you guys, you're going through places where you're feeling so not yourself. There can be things that are taking hits at your confidence, especially the feminines out there. Definitely could be masculines too. Masculines, they get a little offended when I say call feminines out. Then I get somebody in the comments, could you do a reading for the masculines? Everybody take what resonates, leave what does not. But there's something that you're going through here that is building you confidence-wise. It's building you to stand up unapologetically in who you are, in you. It's building you to be bold, okay? It's building you in order so you can step in front of the camera or in front of the people or in front of the crowd. Something is slowly, you think is breaking you, but it's actually building you. And for some of you guys, you had questions on something. You had questions on, should I go through this? Or is this actually, am I broken? Or is this breaking? Like, is it tearing me? Is this making me a worse version of myself? No, something is building you. But how we internalize it, because we are humans and our intelligence, you know, is so low on the scale compared to the infinite intelligence. And sometimes we act as if we are flesh here. So we have that type of intelligence too. But when you open your mind and you come to a state of enlightenment, you'll be thanking the things that broke you, because you know, in all actuality, in order to be built up anew, you had to go through some type of reconstruction. You had to go through some type of rebuilding, okay, in a sense. So that is some type of order of things. That's the nature of things. Everything does not bloom all year. There are times when we have to go back in and we have to go in a rebuilding mode, and there's a time of shining. All right? You are about to be in your season of shining. Tell me more about the letter. All right, you have the 9 of Wands here. There's some extremely good news, okay? Some extremely good news that you are kind of a little iffy about. You're iffy about whether you should continue with something. You're iffy about whether something is going to be good for you. Should you just give up here? Should you just give up now? Should you just throw the towel in? But then you get a letter. You get some type of message or something that comes to you that lets you know to continue to keep on going. That now is not the time to give up. Got the High Priestess, and you have the Judgment card. There's something that you're going to get upon waking. Some type of insight that you get upon waking. Something that you get, some type of insight that you have upon waking up that lets you know, I need to continue to move forward. Who is this? Oh, I have to call her back. I need to continue to move forward. There could be an opportunity when it comes to like working somewhere. This is something new. This could also have something to do with some type of schooling or something like that. You do have the Page of Pentacles here. You have the 10 of Wands here, so something that's going to be a lot of hard work. It's going to be a lot of work. There's something that you're really, really fearing, all right? You're fearing that something is going to be a lot, something's going to be stressful. It's telling you that something is not. You get a sign upon waking that it's not. You're able to look into the future. Spirit is going to show you what something is going to be like. Tell me more about the rod. The rod. All right, so there are some type of family quarrels, and this could be something that you are crying about, but this family disappointment, this family fight, this fight within family problems, family issues, this actually gets you on the Chariot. And how does this get you on the Chariot? Because some of you guys have been going through with these family issues for a long time, and this is why. Because what gets you there on the Chariot, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to do it. Submission. There's a need of you to give up the fight. The Chariot comes with a sacrifice. And the sacrifice is, I have to give up the need to respond, the need to be in the fight, to fight back. So for some of you guys, you're going to feel really, really weak and very, very weird during this time. And this is because you've gotten so comfortable with fighting your own battles. And God is telling you this is a battle for me, darling, not for you. So there's a need for you to kind of forgive, surrender, submit. There is a part, you're going to take, this is a huge sacrifice that brings huge rewards. And don't worry about, well, when is this going to happen? Oh, it's going to come. And your need, your thirst, your hunger to fight, your hunger to respond, your hunger to fight evil with evil is going to be so, 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 so high. And in that sacrifice, and in you giving that up, and this is not for succeeding, because you're not even going to think about the trade when this happens. Your eagerness to respond is going to be greater than anything. And this is where you come into surrendering, being quiet. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Two of Swords. You can continue to do something by yourself here. You can continue, like, this is going to be completely up to you. You kind of like pondering on it, like you don't know. I feel like you're going to also get this upon waking. Something is about to take off like a rocket for you. But Spirit wants you, like God is saying, you got to give me this though. You can't get on the ship with this. For some of you guys, you know exactly what that is. God is telling me you have to surrender this fight. You can't keep fighting this, because this is a fight that's going to continue. You have to learn how to surrender this. You have to learn how self-control in this. You have to learn how to be quiet in this when you are being called some type of names. When somebody's lying on you, saying the worst about you, painting you in the worst picture ever. There's a need for you to kind of like let it be. It's almost giving it, do you know yourself? What are you fighting? Are you fighting because you know who you are? Or are you fighting because you don't know who you are? That's a word for somebody. Somebody's fighting because they don't know who they are. There's a need for you to remember. And this Chariot is for the ones who know who they are. They're shooting off like the rocket ship. It's for you. I need you to know who you are in order to get in this ship, in order to fly. And if you knew exactly who you are, you would look at this thing and say, it's not worth my time. You would stare adversity right in the face and say, that doesn't move me. That doesn't bring me to a place where I feel like I need to fight for my character. That doesn't bring me to a place where I feel like I need to defend myself. That doesn't bring me to a place where I feel like I'm threatened. Why? Because I know exactly who I am. Do you know who you are? That's deep, Libra. Look at the illusion. I need you to give me the illusion, because you're fighting because you're in the illusion. That's why you keep fighting here. That's why you keep fighting this thing. You're in the illusion. Surrender the illusion. I know the illusion feels good. It feels good to be in the illusion. It feels good to feel like I got to keep fighting and keep fighting and fighting and fighting. It feels good. It feels like you are, but it's not going to give you what you want. Just have the Nine of Pentacles, not the 10, not the Ace of Pentacles, not the Chariot. And you want the Chariot. All right? Tell me more about children. For some of you guys, this is a child. Grinds your gears. It's a child. That everything in your bone is telling you, check them. Everything in your body is telling you to do that. For some of you guys, this may have something to do with a child. This may have something to do about a child. Tell me more about children. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The Knights of Swords. The Knight of Swords here with the Death card and the Four of Cups. For some of you guys, there's a better way of doing things. There's a better way to handle something. There's a better way to deal with something, and you're going to get that new enlightenment. A lot of things are happening the moment that you wake up. A lot of things are happening. For some of you guys, you could be remembering dreams. There's a lot of things that's happening the moment that you wake up. You could also be dealing with some type of defensive child. You have the Knight of Swords here. You got the Ten of Cups, but I do feel like for some of you guys, this is some type of wish fulfillment that's coming to you. Some type of brand new beginning that's coming towards you. There's a better way to handle things. Spirit is going to show you something that happens. It gives you something quick. For some of you guys, this could definitely be fertility. Here you have the Ace of Cups here. You got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Hard work, dedication. Stay focused. Also, this is a need for you to kind of like focus on your inner child. There's something that's happening really, really fast. Tell me more about the moon. You got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands coming out to signify this moon. And we talk about it with the Chariot. Once you know the truth of the drama, do you know the truth about the drama and the conflict and everything that's happening here? You can kind of get some type of good fortune. You kind of get your good. All right, you have the Queen of Pentacles and you have the Lovers here. All right, there's a need for you to nurture those things that it is that you love. For some of you guys, there's also a need for you to practice some type of Kundalini energy. Kundalini energy at the base of your spine. This is like it's the base of your spine and the snake is moving up. Kundalini energy. This is some type of awakening that happens. Also what they call it, the spine dance. It's like you winding, moving like a serpent, moving like a snake. For some of you guys, you need to bring love into a situation. The lack of love into a situation is keeping you stuck. It's keeping you isolated from your good. This is your good. Keeping you isolated from the things that you want. Tell me more about the sun. Because the sun is shining. All right, you have the Devil card here. There's nobody blocking the sun from you but you. It's nobody blocking the sun from you but you. Your fears. There's a fight between real love and temporary satisfaction. And this temporary satisfaction is these 8 cups. Not cracked. Not spilled over. But it's not emotionally fulfilling. There's something that could be okay. But it's not the promised land. It's a place where your inner ego is telling you to go or telling you to do. There's something that your ego is telling you to do that gets you temporary satisfaction. But you have to sit with this. It causes inner suffering. So you may have won on the outside, but on the inside it's kind of getting inner suffering. There's a need for you to leave this and go to this knowing, this truth. truth of what it is that you want, what it is that you deserve. Heart and mind, body, all in alignment. Truthful actions, moving, truthful actions. You have the Hermit here. There's a need for you to kind of like, I wonder if y'all heard that. There's a need for you to kind of like protect your energy. Protect your energy. Protect yourself. Something is calling you in to be alone. Something is calling you to be by yourself. And the neglecting of this feeling. Because the reason why your ego could be looking past it, because it know that once you get alone, you get enlightened. Once you start looking at your own self, once you start going within and getting your own inner wisdom, they know that that's the wisdom of God through you. That's the power coming through you. So what the ego is going to do is going to get this outside power that has nothing to do with you. There's a need for you to get back in tune with yourself. Tell me more about the stork. All right, you have the moon in reverse. So secrets revealed about some type of residence change, or some type of new home, or some type of new place, or something like that. There's a secret that's being revealed here. You have this Judgment card. I feel like this is also some state of being here. There's some secret about a person that's coming out. It's have something to do with the house. It looks like a person is being called to like judgment or justice. There's an eye. There's an all-seeing eye. Someone is seeing something. Or there's something like where there's like causes like some type of inner suffering where you can't hide from what it is that you've done. Something does have something to do with a child, Wheel of Fortune, or some type of pleasure or really, really good. Or this could definitely be some type of something happened in the past that's coming out. All right. And someone is being called to judgment. Something is being called to judgment. Something is being called to justice. Let me see. Give me another one for this moon here. I do see the snakes too. Secret snakes. All right, yeah, you got the Hierophant. Hierophant in reverse with the Four of Swords here. Hierophant in reverse with the Four of Swords here. There was something that you could not see because of somebody's makeup. Not makeup. This could definitely be makeup. Because of somebody's makeup. Something you were confused about because a person's money or something like that. There's a lie, or a person's appearance, or for the High Priestess, for the Hierophant, this could definitely be for a person's job, like what it is that they do and things like that. And it's about to come out. Somebody doesn't do what they say that they do. Somebody isn't who they truly say that they are. Tell me more about the Bride. All right, you have the Page of Swords here in reverse. Ace of Pentacles is coming to you. All right, balance is definitely coming to you. But you know what also that you got coming to you? A lot of nasty ass gossip. Fights that need to be given to someone else. Not here to fight it. You got the 8, the King of Wands. That is the king of seeing beyond some type of drama. So you got the Ace of Pentacles. Let me tell you how foolish this looks. And I know we get like caught up in our ego to fight some things. But there's a big lie coming out. Okay? There's drama. There's gossip here. You have the Page of Swords. But you are on the ship to your Ace of Pentacles. To major value. That brings so much balance here. For some of you guys, this is two. In 2 different areas in your life, you get the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you guys, if you have 2 businesses, you need to tune in. But you have to, you have a time to get to your Ace of Pentacles. And in that same time, you have the free will to either respond to the gossip, to turn your energy here, or to stay focused on your destination. How could something as small as the Page of Swords, a kid, a child, and I'm just saying this as in like the court cards, the ages of the cards, you know, the page are kids, right? And you are the king of experience. You're the king who've worked your way through so much. You got through so much to get where you are. And the reason why you got where you are is because of your vision, okay? What would a person be able to say in order to get the King of Swords to turn his ship around? He has a time to get to the Ace of Pentacles, not just in one area of his life, but 2 areas of his life. What would be powerful enough to get you to turn your ship around? So this is what you've been praying for, right? For some of you guys, this is why you're here. You're trying to understand how to get closer and closer to your pentacles, to your aces, to your desires. What would get you to turn around if you are already en route? It's right here. We're going to arrive at 5 o'clock. But also at 5 o'clock, you can meet somebody at the door. So which one you going to choose? What would a person have to say? What would the rumor have to be? Be mindful of the things that you engage with. I have no power over what another person says, but I have power over what I give my energy to. We kind of forget that all the time, and we feel like we have to respond. Your power is in your response. You just gave them your power. You just crowned them king. You just robbed yourself. Be mindful. You have wish fulfillment on the way. Highest level of wish fulfillment on the way. Be mindful of robbing yourself out of your crown. Because if I said that narrative and you have the 5, the 9 of swords, something is going to, and it can eat you up all you want. You can be wanting to respond all you want on your journey to your destination. Leave a person exactly where they are. And then for some of you guys, the fear of success. Some of you guys have this fear of success where you feel like, oh, it's probably going to be a problem with the pinnacle anyway. And you talk yourself out your blessing before you get there. So you feel like that this thing was destined because maybe I was supposed to turn around and say this, and maybe that thing wasn't really for me. This thing was for you, but you just robbed yourself out of it. You could have had it today. That desire that you are praying for, you could have it sooner than you think. Tell me more about the tree. This person that's tall as a tree. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. Someone that could change your life. Somebody that's tall as a tree. You got the Page of Pentacles here, and you have the Knight of Cups. Someone is offering you something. They're offering you something pretty, pretty good. Looks can definitely be deceiving because I feel like this person is definitely going to come up like a... This person could come up as someone who has less than or knows less than you, but looks can definitely be deceiving. Don't mind my stomach, y'all. You do have the Eight of Cups here. There's something that you're going to have to walk away from in order to get on this ship. And I do feel like a lot of this is you'll have to be walking away from yourself. You'll have to be walking away from, yeah, this is Judgment Day. Something is Judgment Day. Some of you guys have been working really, really hard for this. This is Judgment Day. You do have this coming in. Yeah, Six of Wands. I do see success happening for you. Ace of Wands. Somebody is going to get it. Congratulations. Yep, you got the Emperor. You say not today. You will be crowned. Not today. Fool, can't nothing stop me on my way to my journey. Let them say what they want. That's the type of energy you need. You know who you are, whoever you are out there. Like, shh, ain't nothing a person can say to stop me. How much I work for this? Say it. I say it with them. Tell me more about the mountains. Got the Six of Swords. Something's going to get shaky. Spirit is already letting you know on your road, on this time, that you're going to have the presence of a mighty enemy. And this presence of the mighty enemy is coming to shake something up. Turn some type of to turn some type of stable thing upside down. But look, yeah, you don't fall for this. You have the Ace of Pentacles, no, the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles here. Ultimate wish fulfillment. You see how your enemies play a big role in your success. Because your enemies are a part of your test. Got the Eight of Swords. Sabotage is here. You can sabotage this. And this would not be the doings of you. If you're still blaming your enemies, you way off, okay? You're still blaming your enemies that, oh, it's because if their actions made you react and do something. That's no, you way off. I'm going to let you know. Way out of line. You're out of line. Tell me more about the pig. Two of Pentacles. You got two aces. Aces of Pentacles. This is almost like it's not even in a deck. I can't pull this unless I play with two decks. Okay? Something is going to defy. It's like a miracle. Something is like a miracle here. It defies. It's not. Doesn't make sense, but it's yours. Something is yours. It's phenomenal. People want to call you lucky. Some people want to call you blessed. Okay? Some people going to say it ain't true. You lying about it. But this thing is yours. Hard work and dedication definitely pays off. Hard work aligning yourself with truth. Actual truth. Truth in your actions. Not just words you say. Not just the quotes that you put up. Actually in your actions. You do have the Three of Pentacles. There's a need for you to work with some type of higher level of intelligence. Some type of intelligence higher than yourself. Yourself, your flesh is going to want to resort to this type of energy. It's going to want to resort to your ego. It's going to want to resort to your shadow. It's going to be shadow against shadow. But your higher intelligence comes in. When you work together with your higher intelligence, that's how you get the things that it is that you want. That's how you close these doors to these soul patterns. This is how you get yourself out of suffering. You got the Two of Swords. Someone is fighting with this green sword, but you're fighting with enlightenment. And like I said, when I first started, someone is going to feel very, very weak. Very weak. Because you're not fighting the way that the devil fights. You're not fighting in the same way that your enemy fights. You're fighting in a different type of way. You have to understand the way that you have to fight these things. And you can't go and fight evil with evil. Tell me more about the birds. And look, they're going to be singing the whole way. They're going to be talking the whole way. So, get used to something. Look around. Get comfortable. All right, you have the food here. Stay open. Keep on moving. And look. Keep on moving. Still fighting. Still working together. Still staying open. You have leaps. There's a need for you to not get so hung up on what a person is saying about you. Move like the fool. The fool is acting like they can't hear anything. They can't go anywhere. They don't know what's happening. They don't know what's going on. I don't know. Okay? This is just Ace of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you could be a little bit too eager to react to something because you're a little bit too involved in something, too consumed with something. This is your Ace of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Pentacles all over here. Lots of enlightenment here. There's a need for you to know some type of truth. Fight with a higher level of perspective. Also, if you want the Chariot now, you have to surrender something. You got to sacrifice the fight. Sacrifice your need to react. Sacrifice your need to fight for your character. You got to sacrifice that. With some of you guys, you've been so easily ticked off. It's easy to press your buttons. It's easy to tempt you. So easily tempted. And that's the temptation hits everybody. But something has been hitting you for a little bit too long. And it's like, you're going to keep getting these tests. So don't worry about it. But definitely, you want to fly? You got to let go of that shit that's weighing you down. And this eagerness to respond, it's weighing you down. Eagerness to kind of like react and give your energy to everything, it's weighing you down. Okay? All right. So that is your reading. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.